at that time. We are going to, I was told today that we're gonna schedule a meeting to talk about the schedule and have an update for you at the next meeting. Hopefully we can give the notice to proceed at the next meeting,
Because
so.
I'm very, very concerned.
Yes.
I am extremely concerned.
That's why we're gonna meet with the
If
contractor.
that
and just
meeting
get
doesn't
an
happen
idea.
till the 25th,
Mhm.
25th or 28th, I think is what the Public Finance Authority told me, that our window of construction is rapidly closing.
Right, yep. So that's why we're gonna talk and get a schedule, updated schedule and stuff from them.
Don't worry, the money is there. It's available.
Yeah, but if we can't get it put in the ground, I mean, that's,
We'll have an update.
Yep.
We don't need to get worked up tonight about it.
okay.
No, it's okay, Brian.
No, it's not okay.
Try.
It's not okay. I'm
It's okay.
rather
It's
upset
okay.
that this didn't get approved
okay
in
with
August, so.
I don't, did she say why they did they meet in August?
We didn't get it to them early enough.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
Really? Okay. Well, we can talk about that
We did
another
not
time.
get it to them early enough in August for them to get it on the agenda for the August meeting.
I
Okay.
responded right away.
We got the documents like literally the day before the meeting was scheduled.
Oh,
We didn't
really?
we didn't know that that's when the meeting was scheduled.
Right.
And had I known that that's what the day the meeting was scheduled to happen, I would have been pushing the week before.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Well, we can talk about that ourselves.
It'll be okay.
Okay, so the water
Until it's
meter,
approved, it's not okay, Van, sorry.
the remote water meters, I started the SRF process, solicitations were sent out. We will have to do a public input meeting on that. For a project like that, I would almost think we could do it just before a council meeting. I don't know if we have to bring the senior center into it.
Okay.
I think if we would just do it before maybe the October meeting, the first meeting in October.
Because the goal with this project is to not do with specials.
Well,
We're gonna do it.
is that what you're up to now? Okay,
We don't really we didn't really decide yet.
right.
We haven't fully decided on the funding plan.
So they're,
Which project is this, excuse me?
This is a project where we're gonna replace the water meters with
So
remote.
water meters.
Readers, I was talking about the readers and all that.
correct.
Have the remote read.
Yep,
Yay.
yes.
No, it's long overdue.
So-
We're doing, yes.
But, so we're trying to figure out how we can fund this without having to do any specials or anything. So.
But see, if we can get an SRF or a loan on this thing, we could pay it off early, but we can cash flow this out. That's what I wanna try and do, is see if we can do that.
But there are some timely things within this process, so it started, we'll just keep up
Yep.
with it and.
Yep.
And hit our milestones that we need to,
So
so.
can we put this on the calendar and do that before the first October meeting?
Certainly, if that's
So
what,
that
yeah.
We
Yes.
can move.
Yeah, you gonna be around on the first meeting October, Brad?
I have no clue.
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't envision it being a
I'll
real-
be in and out. I'm gonna try and make myself as available as possible.
I don't foresee it being a real elaborate
Okay.
information meeting.
Okay.
It's
That's
just-
that's the 2nd of October,
Okay.
which is the week after the 25th meeting.
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows that.
Yep, it'll double up.
Oh, for our first meeting in
Yeah.
October.
Yep.
So we'll
Because we-
basically be 2 weeks in a row.
Yep.
I see what you mean.
Yep.
No
So
big deal.
when would you need that for Horace Happenings, Sharon? Would it miss a publication or suppose
No,
tomorrow?
If we decide that we're gonna do that October meeting, and we know next week, it'll be in there,
Okay,
so for sure.
so I'll get you something as soon as I can, just talking about it. I don't know if you wanna do it
Yeah.
at 6:30 or do you can probably do it right at 7 and just delay the meeting if you really wanted to. I don't, whatever
Let's
you're.
just do it that way. Let's just do it at 7 and
Yeah.
what'll take 30, 25, 20, 50,
I don't
20 minutes.
envision it taking a long time, to be honest.
Just
It's,
to let
it's
us know what's
pretty
going on.
cut and dry.
Yeah.
Similar to the agenda tonight, will just be the first
Mhm.
thing on the business.
Yes.
Yep.
Copy on it.
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll do that at 7 o'clock PM. Okay. Let's see, the pedestrian crossing, I got the plans back for that on Friday. I'm going through them. Hopefully I'll have something in 2 weeks for you to review. I'm gonna review them with Ben and Adam first so we get an idea what they're looking at. And nothing's changed on that, or that. The Maple Grove one, or Maple Drive, we're still working on that, trying to get some of that drainage to figure out. We did meet with Mr. Fenelon after the meeting and kind of look things over from his backyard perspective. So we're trying to incorporate some of that stuff we talked about and get some ideas with it. Yes.
I have a question on pedestrian crossing.
Yes.
you gonna bring something to the next meeting? You said, any chance that'll be done this year?
I think so. We're gonna just quote that one. We aren't
It'll
going
be
to have to,
seamless.
we don't have to, send it out for bids. It's under our threshold, so we'll be able to quote that project. And it's,
Boy, they would be so happy.
yeah.
The
So-
Maple Drive, Maple Lane one, is that, do you think some of it can still be done?
I think so.
Okay.
I have to check on where the status is at a little bit better.
Because if it's not, we got some major
Yeah.
potholes in one area that we need
Yep.
guys to fix.
Right.
so.
So I will address that, and the Northwood stuff pushed off is now gonna be 18. So that's all I have. The Greyhawk, we did discuss Greyhawk a little bit earlier. We have requested a drainage report from them. It was on their planning and zoning agenda for tonight
Right.
with West Fargo.
Saw
So
that.
hopefully we'll get some answers from that.
Yeah, I
Um,
think if we don't hear from them by later tomorrow, we should probably just send in where we at with that, or what'd you guys
Yep.
come up with?
Sure, sure.
Is
Just so
Damon
we can.
there or somebody from Interstate at that?
I don't. No one's at that from our office. No, to be here. So.
Were we expecting something back from Dustin, or who,
What do you know?
or is that more the
It's
planning
by
and zoning?
Dustin. Dustin's there.
Okay, but yes,
Okay.
we were expecting something back from him in terms of an
Yeah, he's
MOU,
the one that's
right?
trying to set up the meeting. 'Cause they wanted to have a meeting to discuss. Not sure if that has happened yet.
Okay,
There has not been any meeting.
No,
that
they're
I
waiting
know
on
of.
that, and then Sarah's going to draft it.
okay, so we're waiting for them to set it up, or we want to set it up?
They're going to set it.
They're
up.
gonna set it
I
up?
think he
Okay.
already sent out the email
Okay,
to
'cause I know-
request city officials to meet.
Because I asked Tina Fisk and Dustin for, when, hey.
I can
what's the
check
plan?
tomorrow.
Did you get an
So, yeah.
update from them?
No, that basically what spurred the whole thing, because I said, hey, we talked about this, what's going on? Oh, that's right, it kind of fell off the radar, so that's why I'm like, let's keep going, we can't
Right.
let this thing drag.
Yep.
So let's keep it moving.
I'll ask tomorrow.
Just for your info on Greyhawk, where those streets come up and just end, if those aren't continued, they'll have to put in cul-de-sacs for turnarounds.
I know,
You pay me now, you pay me later.
well, we're trying to figure out if there's another option, exercising that.
Those are not private streets.
The streets in Greyhawk, in the Greyhawk edition themselves aren't private.
They're-
They do have,
those are
they're
not private
right
streets.
away. They're city streets.
Oh,
Those
right,
those are city streets, and they were meant to continue.
right. But the point is, though, there was another option, which was to bring 9th south to 64th. Potentially make that a gravel road, so that could be another exit route, rather than going through Greyhawk.
That plan is also in place.
There was a plat, and I think there was a review at one point, where that went from there, that was the question.
That's what they're working on tonight.
Okay,
It's approving
all right.
of the plat. So
But I thought there was some work that we needed to do from planning and zoning to coordinate that, because that's actually in Horace proper. That little section of road, that the gravel section of road is in Horace, the 9th comes down to it, and we needed to approve that.
Those right-of-ways are platted.
They are,
Those right-of-ways are on the plat.
yeah, that's,
Those
if they're there,
right-of-ways exist.
okay.
They asked us many months ago if we had any intention of abandoning those.
Oh, yeah,
right-of-ways.
that line,
Remember
yep.
that?
Said no.
And we
No.
said,
Nope.
no.
Right.
Okay, so they're basically asking if we can make a plan to continue that and follow through on it, to be as an option to gravel that, at least gravel that section.
That's our first other outlet to 52nd Avenue, other than County Road 17.
Correct.
And when that bridge comes out in County Road 17, we're gonna need all the outlets we can have.
Tell me about it. We need other outlets.
well, we'll see what we get back from them.
Yep,
That-
so
we'll
if
see
we
what
get
they
something back soon,
comments
that's good.
get.
Then we can talk about that a little bit further.
Yes, but that's all I have.
Got another one for you, Jim.
Yeah.
The
Truck route?
truck route down here on 8th Avenue. What's the latest on that?
That, have we got any more word on anybody willing to pay for more of it than what we had already thought about? That's where that lied.
Yeah.
So-
So basically, we got to assign somebody to go tap it on
Councilman
the doors.
Corson is going to do that.
Yeah, he was. John said he would go talk to the businesses.
Okay. All right, so we'll have to hit
Does
up.
anybody remember what the cost of that was?
You said it was gonna be about 1.8 or something.
I don't remember what it
It
was.
was over $1 million though, wasn't it? For the road?
Wow.
Did you make a swap on the lot, that you had the building on it?
Not yet, but it's just, we got the,
Contingent on that,
right? I think it's just we know where we can put it, right? And you determined easements and who
That's-
owns
that's
and all
what
that
it
kind of
is,
stuff,
yeah.
and that's where we're at.
Yeah.
And Shane, I have that on my agenda for the 25th. Or I will have.
Yeah, he'll be in talking to planning and zoning tomorrow. So. All right, anything else, then we're good?
No, that's all I have.
Okay, so portfolio reports, Sharon, got anything?
Attended the park board meeting, it was probably 2 weeks ago now. Had a lot of discussion with them on park maintenance. There were residents in the room that talked about issues with weeds at many of the parks, some failing paint on some of the equipment. Something else that I brought up, because it's obvious when you drive by Lions Park, I mean, you can see it from the road, and park board said they're going to get somebody to take care of it. Their maintenance guy was out on a medical concern, and so not really sure where that stands. I can only imagine that it's going to be a slow process. We also talked to them about meeting minutes. We've been missing meeting minutes for the last couple months, so trying to get them to go back to being proactive again as a board. All we can do is ask the questions.
Yep.
They said Bean Days was successful. They talked about the lights going up in Free Park, and they were waiting on a contract so they could sign it. They were hoping, I guess was the right word, that it could be completed this year, but until they got the contract, they wouldn't have any dates that they would know, so we would know that at the next meeting, which will be around the time of our meeting. Probably the same day.
Probably.
25th. So that'd be their next meeting, so.
Okay.
And I think that's all I got.
I'll have to try and make sure they know that. Okay. Brian, what you got?
Well, I think I was going to bring it up, but you kind of stole a little bit of the thunder. But thank you for your work and making Bean Days a success. I think you put in a lot of hours with the park board and a lot of other people to pull everything together, even on a short time frame and a short budget with everything. So appreciate all your work that you did, Sharon, to really pull that together for the community, because I think it was a huge success, and I heard nothing but positive from everyone that attended the event, and I think a large part of that is because of your work. So thank you for doing that.
Thank you very much for that.
I gotta give you a round.
I didn't do it. I got a whole committee that
Hey,
helped and made it
yep.
all possible.
But you
So
guys
it's-
let it,
really-
you let
it's-
it and made it happen,
it's
so
the
which is
work-
awesome.
It's the work of everybody.
Yep.
So I just rallied the troops.
Sometimes that's what's needed.
Yep.
So, no, I didn't have anything else.
Okay. Dave, you want to just do a
Yep.
little update?
All right, so can you pull up the?
Yes.
So
Which one is
the
it?
New hire request, I guess. Where is it at?
Keep going.
There we are.
Okay, so just to go through a process is we started a number of months ago looking for a assistant city auditor. Vance and I did an analysis. We did do a market analysis on wage ranges. It came back at between $45,000 and $50,000 based on the skill set we were looking for. We then put out a ad for a assistant city auditor. We received over 40 applications for this position. Vance and I reviewed them. We selected 13 people to interview in the first round. Out of those that didn't have jobs already, 10 were remaining. We did completed first round of interviews of those 10. We picked our top 3 candidates, and an additional round of interview was done for those top 3 candidates. And that was completed last week. Vance and I discussed and determined a final individual. The candidate has accepted the offer, and it was sent out, and I need final approval. So what I need in our minutes is that we would like the approval to hire Matea Hessler for the position of Assistant City Auditor as a full-time position with a yearly salary of $50,000.
Proposed start date,
Would be September 25th. She
Okay.
would be available. Any questions?
Yes.
Out of curiosity, does this include the benefits and all the other stuff? Or
No, this is
that's
just
the
their,
base?
that's just their salary is the 50,000. There are additional benefits which can be received, but they're generally a typical 401k of 3%. We cover a single employee for medical, and then there are typical holidays and sick time. Any other questions anybody has?
Did you get all that down, Vance, or these?
She'll be good.
Okay.
She's good.
Brian, anything? We kind
No,
of discussed this, so we kind of know.
Make a motion to approve the hiring.
Okay, Brian makes a motion, get a second.
I'll second.
Sharon does a second. Suppose this is money, so
Yes.
yes. Sharon?
Yes.
Brian?
Yes, yes.
There we go.
Yes.
All right.
She'll be here on the 25th meeting.
Perfect. Good.
Wonderful.
We'll introduce her
An
then.
awful lot.
So when do we get to meet her?
On the 25th.
On the 25th?
Meeting on
Okay.
the 25th.
So we're having a,
Well, unless Dave, unless you want to, it's
Nope.
up to you.
No, that's part of her job is she will assist Vance with doing minutes and stuff, and the objective is over time that she will take away having you to have to do all that stuff that you're doing to run the meeting. So she'll assist Vance with all of that. She will attend all of our meetings going
Okay.
forward to take notes and
Awesome.
minutes and all the different things.
Awesome.
Did she get to sit by me, or did you get rid of
Am I
her
getting
kids
bumped?
then?
No, I think we'll put her down towards the end.
Moving down the roll.
Move on down.
Times are tough.
So I guess my only other update is then based on feedback is revisiting our avenue for next year's budget of how we can slot our FTEs and put some dollars to that, and revisiting all the
Yep.
other individual budgets that related to areas such as maintenance or buildings,
Yep.
grounds, those types of things. See if we could sharpen our pencils. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we already went through this once, boy, I'll tell you. But anyway, it is what it is. We'll work on it. Okay? John is absent. I have nothing to report this evening.
Okay. Mr. Mayor, I don't have anything tonight, but look out on the 25th. I got a lot of stuff I'm going to bring forward.
On the 25th. So
you just get it to us earlier than
I'm like, okay.
No, I'm just talking about reviewing the contracts for the assessor. We have the addressing issue. We have the Big Herbs Bar wants to have a grand opening street dance on the October 6th. Sharon, I don't know how you go about closing Cass County 6th or 17, but I'll probably ask you how that went.
okay, if we know the date now, and we know the hours they want to close,
Okay.
I'll be happy to write a letter to the Cass County Commission, because it will have to get on their agenda, so
Okay.
they can approve that.
Gotta get her
So
done right
sooner,
away.
sooner better than later.
Like
So
tomorrow?
we're already, because
Yeah.
we're already within the 30-day window, so they like more than 30 days in advance. So tomorrow, because I'll have to get it to them this week.
Okay, so you want a date?
And times they want the street closed. So if they, say they want to close the street at 7, so they can set up till 1 a.m. or whatever the hours are.
Okay.
And then it's just a simple letter, and it'll go on their board meeting, their upcoming county agenda, and they will approve it there.
Okay. Kelly or Sonia wanted to be here tonight, but I said no.
That's
We'll
okay.
deal with it.
Yeah, as long as we know what they want to do, I mean, that's no big deal.
Okay, sounds good. That's all I have, Corey.
Got it. Okay?
I do have one thing that I forgot, just to point out, no action, just to let you know that I have been working with Waste Management, and they are giving us a personalized website that we will be able to have as a city of Horace. We will actually be the third city in the state of North Dakota that will have a personalized website for residents that will be able to use as a ticketing. If your house gets missed, you could submit tickets right from the website. If your garbage can needs replaced, we will not have to take on the responsibility. Residents will be able to interact with Waste Management directly, right from the personalized website that we will be making available with them. So that is going to be an awesome capability for us that we'll be able to work through Waste Management. They're anticipating within about a month to have that live. So I'm working with Paul to make that a reality.
And to just kind of add on to that self-service, that will be one of Matea's first things, is to work through trying to get all of the electronic payments.
Electronic bill
and
pay.
automatic withdrawals, those types of things set up so we can, again, get that service going for the
Yep.
residents. For water and sewer and
Yep.
potentially citations and all of those types of things.
Yep. That's it, sorry.
No problem. All right, somebody got anything else they wanna add here? Lucas, anybody, all good? Okay, if we're done, then I'll
Make a
entertain
motion to adjourn.
Okay, Brian,
Second.
Dave, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Done. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Just one place?
I noticed